Hello my angry nerds, this is Fanboy and welcome to your daily dose of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Let me introduce the players to you really quickly, and I have to talk to you really quickly. In the top left-hand corner, he is playing our red Zerg. You have Truedge. And in the bottom right-hand corner, you have EATMYDICTION as our blue Terran. And as you can see, they had to pause the game for some strange reason. And the map is Central Protocol. Interesting name, but you know, whatever. It's Blizzard. Let's get down to business. As you probably have noticed, I have not been producing games or replays or really much of anything outside of being on Twitter a lot. The reason for that is, if you haven't watched my update videos or anything like that, the reason for that is I just moved. I was living in Kansas City and now I live in Macon, Georgia. Yes, Macon, Georgia. That was a very large and very complex move. Something you don't do pretty much on a weekend. I'm still actually organizing my house. I hate unpacking. I hate unpacking more than I hate packing. Because packing, it's like, well, you know, meh. So, yeah, that's totally a thing. And let's get into this game. Truedge is getting a expansion. That's very, very normal. Getting a pull as well. I'm assuming it's mostly done. He probably did, if he's on 18 now, he probably did it 15, 16 probably on a hatch. 15, 16? I don't exactly know because I didn't catch it because I was talking to you guys. EATMYDICTION actually sit in this replay a very long time ago. He's been waiting very, very patiently to get one of his replays cast by me, and all I have to say is I am terribly, terribly, terribly sorry. It kind of hit me to where I was in a transitional phase and I couldn't do much of anything. He does have a single Marine out, just patrolling around for Overlords, of course. This map is very new to me. I have not seen this map. So you have a ramp here to your natural, and then you have a ramp here blocked by destructible debris into your main. I don't really like that all that much, because Zerg likes to, well, you know, counterattack and do multi-prong attack. So do Terrans, but and Legacy of the Void Protoss can do it very easily too. You do have a lot of wings out for Truedge, and these guys are from the same clan. M8? I have no idea what that means. But, you know, we're just going to roll with it. And I'm kind of thinking EATMYDICTION did do Hellion, or not Hellion, but Reaper expand. I just missed it all completely, and I'm very sorry about that. I was talking and trying to look at the game at the same time. But it looks like the layer is on the way. It just started. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, layer's on the way. That's a roach one. Yeah, layer's on the way. Wow, he has all of his gas on the way. He is getting a third, just like every Zerg should. If your opponent is on 2 bases, you, as a Zerg, you should be on 3. And I actually did not introduce the series. This is Brave Bronze Heroes, where I take ordinary people's replays and I make fun of them, and I also help them out as much as humanly possible. Think of Bronze League Heroes for Husky StarCraft. That was my original idea. EATMYDICTION needs to figure out where he wants these supply depots and just build them. because you're wasting minerals. I'm sorry, but you just are. He does have a Liberator out, and Liberators are very good offensively and defensively. Here's a lot of Hellions out of Eat My Addiction. Wow. Diction, not diction. Diction. That's quite a few Hellions. What does our Zerg friend have to really counter this? He does have a Roach Warren, and the Roach Warren's right here. It's researching. I don't see a whole lot that he can really do. He does have 2 queens at the front. They just need to kind of especially keep out of this Liberator's range, and if they can do that, they can probably easily don't get in the crosshairs of that Liberator. They can pretty much like 2 or 3 shot a queen. But that is a lot of drone kills. Hellions are going down because Roaches are here now, and ooh, don't attack with. Oh, he just killed one of his own creep tumors. That's very interesting with drones. Couple of drones do go down. I don't know how many. He could possibly take out 1 or 2 more. No, the queens and the roaches do take that out. But the Liberator is still here. He has 5 kills. He can basically 2-shot a roach and 1-shot a drone very easily. He's up to 8 now, 9. So they need to do something about this and don't run roaches right into him. So he has 10 kills. He's going to get out of there. Set up back here. Try to cover this ramp as best as possible. What is our Terran up to? Our Terran has not expanded quite yet. He does have quite a bit of production. He has Stim on the way. I do not think he has... If I can click on one of his Marines. Come here. I don't think... No, he does not have combat shields. And he's just now finishing up Stim. So with Stim on his side, he can very easily do a counter... He can do a lot of things. He can do multi-pronged attacks with his medevacs that he's building. And I do like this. He is expanding behind this one attack. This one attack only has a Liberator, 2 mines, a medevac, and a handful of Marines. But this attack can do quite a bit of damage. But Truedge does have Ravengers that can easily take down pretty much anything. They can easily take down all these mines. They just need to be very, very, very careful. Medevac does load up very prematurely, and if it's not careful, ooh, it's gonna fly right over that stupid spine crawler, and it's gonna stay there way, way, way too long, and dies because I think the queen got that kill. I'm pretty sure that queen got that kill. But Eat My Addiction, or Diction, it does have a 3rd. The Zerg has not expanded because I don't know why. The Zerg needs to expand. It does need to keep pumping out roaches and actually attack for once. I think the big problem for our Zerg right now is he is not on the offensive. As a Zerg player, you want to keep the other guy guessing to you and not the other way around, because a Terran can just pick you apart by just doing a bunch of drops. I do like these things. They're like some type of generator or a hologram. But he does have Hydras out. He has Hydra, Roach, and 1 Lurker left. It's kind of an odd choice, but okay. But Eat My Addiction is producing quite a bit. He has, wow, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 barracks, 1 factory producing Widow Mines. I mean, that's not the greatest idea, but it's not the worst idea either. Zerg's army is going to be caught out of position here quite shortly. 2 medevacs, a whole lot of Marauders, and a whole lot of Marines are going to try to I guess attack the front. I don't think that's a great idea, but you know, that's just me. So here we go. Eat My Addiction is going up here. Is going to try to take down the Spore Crawler. Does do that, and both those upgrades are not going to finish. Widowmine almost does splash damage, but the army for Truedge does come back with quite a few more lurkers in tow. But the two medevacs do save quite a few of them. They're going to get out of there quite fine because Zerg has to path around all these little doohickeys that are in the ground, like holograms, whatever they are. So, meanwhile, Eat My Addiction is going to the other side of the map and probably going to try to take down this third. If he can get this third right now, it's going to be a huge plus. Zerg is expanding finally. He will get the queen. Will he get the hatchery? Most likely, yes, he does get the hatchery quite easily. He just does. If he stays here too long, he will get shredded by all these roaches. Very, very easily. And I think that's what's going to happen. Medevac does somewhat escape. Yes, he does escape. And probably will see this hatchery. Meanwhile, Terran is doing what they like to do. They're attacking on multiple fronts and catching a lot of drones out in the open. If we can pull up this worker supply is 68 to 38 army. Zerg's in the lead for army right now. And then workers killed is a one-sided battle, 35 to 0. Wow. Zerg has not really done much of anything this whole entire game. He does need to attack, because if he doesn't, Terran's just gonna keep on producing Marine Marauder and just kill him. He needs to take out one of Eat My Addiction's bases. Does catch this army in transfer. If he can whittle down this army and keep throwing in reinforcements, but the reinforcements aren't coming quick enough. They are being stemmed over here, but I just don't think this is a losing battle, guys. You guys need to get to high ground. High ground is achieved, and once they're on high ground, they have a major defensive advantage because reinforcements are literally steps away. You can very easily just keep hammering these guys until they fall back. And now it's just a pure Hydra force. Hydras are never good. Does look like our Zerg did rebuild his evolution chambers, and it looks like he is still on 1-1. I do not know what the Terran is. Terran's on 1-1 as well. Does have percussive shells. The Marines, I do not think have combat shields still. I can check really quickly. Let's check. They may have combat shields. I don't know exactly. But this army right here can very easily kill this Hydra force. And the Hydra force is going somewhere. I don't know where. A small medevac drop of 3 Marauders and 2 Marines does kill this hatchery off. Most likely will be taken out. But the third base of Truedge is pretty much dead. He's on 3 bases. Terran's on 4, or technically on 3, so not the greatest idea. And this command center needs to fly somewhere else. So right now, the Zerg has a handful of roaches and a bunch of Hydras that will literally melt to a Marine Marauder composition with a couple medevacs mixed in. So right now, if I was playing this game and I was Zerg, I would be like, okay, I lost. Unless I can do a whole lot of damage right here, right now, like maybe possibly killing this command center and then getting the hell out of Dodge, turning around this roach to try to slow down this army is not a bad trade at all. If you can get your bulk army out and he needs to rebuild this third or this fourth very, very much. And we have another drop at the second base that is just being I mean, it's just counterattack after counterattack, drop after drop from our Terran, and it's just whittling away the Zerg. Another drop here, drones being burrowed and being stand on and just being picked off left and right. Worker count right now, workers killed is 56-0. Worker count right now is still 68-28. Oh my goodness. I just realized our Terran is in the lead for workers. Holy crap. I was reading this all backwards the first time I saw it. Holy good lord. Another large engagement happening. Marine Marauders are just gonna shred this Hydra Force. And right now, if I was this Zerg, I would be like, okay, GG, I lost. And he's like, wow, well done, GG. Eat My Addiction does throw out the GG first. You can say whatever you want there. But Eat My Addiction had this game pretty much at the beginning for the most part with all of his harassment. And for the most part, he did pretty much everything right. Zerg, Truedge, I want to call you Truedge for no apparent reason. Truedge needed to attack more. He was trying to play a defensive Zerg, and yes, that can work, but your main strategy as a Zerg is to attack, get a massive army, and attack, and have enough resources behind you and enough bases behind you to just max out again. And if you do that, you can, I mean, seriously, you can win 85% of the games you play as a Zerg. If you have your mechanics down and all that good stuff, and you expand more times than your enemy, and you just max out, and you can max out 2, maybe 3 times, you're gonna win, period. I mean, you could have the worst composition and you can max it out twice. The chances are that you're going to most likely win that game, even though your composition is horrible. It's just the numbers game, really. And to tell you the truth, that's what Eat My Addiction had. He had numbers because he just kept taking little squads out and just harassing the Zerg. At one point, killing off the third, killing off the fourth, killing a ton of drones. Zerg only had 23 drones at the end of this, and he lost 60 drones at the course of this game. This game's was only 16 minutes long, and he literally lost 60 drones. That's insane. To 0 lost on Eat My Addiction. So what I would say to him is expand more, attack more. Don't be afraid to attack. You are Zerg, that's what you do. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am a little rusty because I haven't cast in a long time. Bear with me. That should change over the course of this week. I will be, outside of today, I will be putting out 2 videos a day outside of Sunday. Sunday I will be putting up most likely a vlog, or I haven't decided really. And once this week and next week is over, I will post on my About page my schedule. So basically it'll roughly work out. I'll have 2 Brave Bronze Heroes, one on Monday, one on Friday, and then the rest of it will be pro games. Like, I don't know, I have quite a few pros that have sent me replays, so I'm going to cast those, and hopefully that will work, if that makes any sense. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I have just hit 100 subs, so I am pumped right now. Hopefully in maybe 2 months I can double that. I can make it, instead of 100, I can make it 200. That would just make my day. I will see you guys later.